just capture it and write it down. You want to feel it and realize its value. You want to feel it like it's grace, like it's a gift that's been given to you. And what you're doing is appreciating that gift. But like when people say money doesn't matter, they don't know where to shop. And what I mean is they don't know what to shop for and who to shop for, because all the research shows something interesting. If you make twice as much money, you're making $25,000 a year and you make 50, people think it'll double their level of enjoyment of life or happiness. And on average, it improves 9%, which is mind-boggling. There's the initial excitement, and it's 9% better statistically. Lots of studies have shown once you make $75,000 a year, making more money you like, but it doesn't truly change your happiness in a sustainable way once you make basically a middle-class salary. People make more might argue about that with them, but that's what the studies show. But what the studies now show is how you spend money. $5 a day spent right will bring you more joy than $10,000 spent poorly. And what does that mean? I give you dozens of them, I'll give you 3. Number 1, if you spend money on things, you limit your level of happiness. If you spend the money on experiences, it creates a generative effect in your body emotionally. And they can measure the level of fulfillment and happiness you have just by the purchases you make. And they've done it scientifically all the way down to how it changes your biochemistry, down to the changes in your saliva and the hormones. That's where the research comes. It's not somebody airy-fairy saying, well, if you have experiences, it'll be better. Second one, when you spend money on things that give you time and take away drudgery, and you can get somebody else that you pay and they're employed and they now scrub the floor or they clean the toilet and they have an income and they're happy and you're freed up to do something you're more passionate about in business or life, the level of happiness grows geometric. But the one that creates the greatest happiness is the one that sounds trite, but it's biochemically accurate. And that is investing in others, which simply means giving your money away.
Really?
And it's mind-boggling. And they show you time out. They show you with little numbers, like, buying a cup of coffee for a stranger and what it does and how long the happiness does versus you buy the coffee for yourself versus you buy it for a friend. And I've got the studies and it's fascinating. But what I can tell you from my own life experience, the people that I know that are the happiest on earth are not the people with the most money. I know I got a lot of clients, as you well know, that are billionaire clients, and a lot of them come to me because they want me to do something with their business. But invariably, I'll see there's something going on with them too that makes them unhappy. It doesn't matter how much money they have. There's people with $1 billion and they still live in scarcity. It doesn't matter how much money they have, right? By the way, I asked that question of everyone I interviewed. I said, does financial pressure ever go away? 85% said no. And the average.
You can imagine how much it would increase proportionally.
Well, for a few it didn't, but for most of them it did. They felt more responsibility. They had more they got to manage, more they got to do. So if you think financial pressure is going to go away just by having money, they just learn to handle it differently. They have a totally different experience. But I'm juiced about people seeing how they can use the money that makes joy happen. Like, I love to do things where it's a total surprise. I remember when I had very little money, I was just getting started. I grew up in a very tough environment. And my mom always loved the ocean, and we lived in the San Gabriel Valley of LA where they had smog alerts and you couldn't go outside for a couple of days. It was horrible. And I called my mom up and I said, this was early in my career, and I said, come meet me in Huntington Beach. There's a condo I'm considering getting on the beach. I'm considering living on the beach, Mom, but I want your feedback, what you think. So she drives down to meet me. And I'll never forget, I just looked around, she goes, oh my God, smell the air, it's so fresh, and this is the dream, to live on the beach, and my son's gonna live on the beach, and I show her the condo, and she's like, oh my God, this is incredible. And I said, you sure, do you really think we worth it? She goes, I don't care what it costs. She said, if you can get in, you get this. And I said, you feel that strong? She said, yeah. And then I said, it's yours, and I handed the keys.